So I'm hearing like someone thinking about you in like a negative way, like someone just thinking that you would never make anything of yourself. Have you ever had someone tell you like, or make you feel like, even if they didn't say it, like they didn't believe in your aspirations, like they didn't believe in the direction that you were going in? That's the energy that I'm getting, like somebody talking about you behind your back, like, oh yeah, collective says that they're gonna do this and they're gonna do that, but they're not gonna do nothing. They always say they're gonna do something and don't follow through with it. It's like shady, real shady. There's a lot of shade. Somebody open a window. Somebody open a window. It's too much shade. But that's what I'm getting, like somebody just throwing shade on you. Like throwing shade on your direction. And you know, that's just not realistic anyway to be talking about somebody like that, because you know, I just feel like not everybody wakes up and knows what they want to do with their life. I feel like it's very seldom when something like that happens to someone where they just know as a young person what they want to do and they stick to it. But the more how do I want to say this? I almost wanted to say the more relatable journey, or the more prominent journey for many, is trying to figure out what it is that you want and what it is that you like what resonates with you. And so instead of this person supporting your direction and trying to like help you see great about yourself, like the good things in you, they kind of like watched you and mocked and scoffed at you when like you were just trying to figure out life. And the funny part about it is these people that did that, most of them don't even have their shit together. Like I just heard, they don't even have their shit together. So how you gonna come talking about what's going on over here is how I think you feel, right? But yeah, that's the download. Like somebody they want to soak up all the information you have to give about what's going on with you, and then run back to talk about it to whoever, to tell someone else that you're not going to do it. It's like trying to put a spell on you in the background with somebody else and trying to get someone else's energy into the spell to make it more powerful. I heard they can't put a spell on a spellcaster. But I just feel like that means, and it doesn't necessarily have to, well, I mean, words are powerful to the point where manipulation is like a spell, even though many people don't view it like that, but it is. When you manipulate somebody, you're like controlling them. It's mind control. But anyway, wait, I lost my, wait a minute. I was about to say something. Hold on. The point is here that it's like that tactic might work when you're still trying to figure out yourself, you know, because there's a point where you're just still trying to figure it out. However, regardless of how many times you switch up what you want to do to try to get acclimated to what best suits you, this is your life, and this concerns you. This is your thing, not their thing. So what they should do is mind their business. Okay? That's what they should do. Hey, soul family. Thank you for being here. I am Mystic Alchemy for those who don't know me. Hello. All right, let's see what Spirit has to say about this situation. It's like, and I feel like you know that these people be talking about you, like, and like talking about you behind your back and making you feel some type of way and like making you feel discomfort. It could be family. This feels like family today. And it could be like people that you thought were your friends until you realize they're not. So that's the worst. When you think you know, you vibe out with somebody and then they do something across you and it's like, all right, now you're my ex-friend, but that's all right. At least I know. Because you don't have to put any more energy into that person because their energy is not right. It's not valid. Okay, let's see. The liars think they have strength over you, but you have strength over them, is what I'm hearing, because the strength card came out first. But it's like, it came out like kind of like this, right? So it looked like the lion cheating card came out like first, because how it came out in this direction, like you see. However, the strength card is over it. So that's why I'm getting like those who threw rocks and try to hide their hand. They felt like they had power over you, especially when they talk bad about you behind your back after they collected all the information, because they don't have a life, so they don't have anything else to talk about but you. Like they felt like they have power over you. When they talk about you like that, they feel like the more they say negativity about you, the more you're not going to make it. But once they see you make it, ooh. Once you see they make it, ooh. They going to feel real bad. And so sad and embarrassed. Because it's like everybody that they were talking about you to is going to be looking at them like, oh, so you was a hater. An undercover hater. But anyway, you see how it looks like this one came first, but really the strength is on the top. So they thought they had strength over you, but you have strength over them. Not even that you have strength over them. It's more so like you have strength over your own situation, over your own life, your own circumstances. So anything that they say is just like, I can't hear you. I just heard la 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 la. You know how kids do that. La 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 la. I can't hear you. Oh, that's the worst thing you could do. Ignore somebody that's trying to like get under your skin. That would drive them crazy. Drive them straight up the wall. Straight up the wall. Okay. I heard like a cat in heat. Oh my. Okay. Cat in heat. Oh my gosh. Did y'all ever see a cat in heat? I don't know what's up with the cats. They coming to me. The cats are coming. I heard catnip in one of the last videos. Oh, I forgot to put the catnip clip. I'm gonna put that for y'all. But anyway, yeah, I heard about the catnip. Now I'm thinking about how cats act in heat. Okay. Let me see what else. I heard if you're thinking about getting a cat, if you don't want to deal with the crazy cat in heat, make sure you get a boy cat, not a girl. Okay, that's all I have to say about this. What else, Spirit? What else do you want to say about? Yeah, like, I heard fake love. With the Page of Pentacles and then the Two of Cups. Like somebody really trying to get close to you, to get all your business so you could talk about it. Their life is, they have no entertainment. I heard it's the saddest story ever told. Them talking about you is the saddest story ever told, but they don't realize that. And it's not like your story is a sad story. Their story is sad for trying to collect information about you to go talk about you because they have no life to talk about. They're living, but they have no life. So when they get all your business, when they get enough business of yours, then it's great because they can have so much to talk about. They could talk about one focal point for hours and twist it all around to make it look like you are like the worst person on earth. Okay. I just heard jealous family members. Sometimes it's like that too, unfortunately. Not always, but sometimes it is. And it's really sad because I heard they were your enemies in a past life and they just came back in a different form. That's why it's so bad. And they try to come back to finish what they started in the past life. It was like they follow you. What's that Spider-Man called? The Spider-Man movie? Hold on. Multiverse? Wait. I saw the movie, but I can't remember what it's called. What is it called? Is it this one? No, not that one. Hold on, I'm looking for it to tell you what name it is. Tell you the name of it, I mean. Is it called Multiverse? Oh, okay. So it's called Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Okay. This is that same energy where it's like, say you have a family member, because he had an uncle in that movie, right? And his uncle had transcended in his reality, or in his universe, or in his timeline, I should say. But then when he went through the multiverse, he tried to get back home, and he went into another timeline of his own life in a different dimension. And his uncle was alive, but he was evil. And he was like against him. So you see what I'm saying? Like, isn't that crazy? How, what if in a different dimension there's another one of us? Like, you are in another part of the world, living in a different time, in a different way, living a choice that you didn't make in this time or in this dimension. That is like, wow. Okay, let me see what else. You're very stable. You're very secure. Like, regardless of if you're still trying to figure life out, you still are good with what you have going on. And you still give love. You still show up for people when you can. You don't overextend yourself if you can't. So I don't want you doing that to please people. Don't get caught there, because that's a whole nother other story that I don't want you to get caught up in, because you start to forget about yourself to put effort into caring for those who may not care for you as much as you do for them. Because there's people in this world that will appreciate your efforts in their life, because in all honesty, you really don't have to, but you choose to. But then there are those who feel like entitled to you helping them or being there for them or doing a certain something that they want you to do just because of who they are in your life. Like, you know, sometimes family can put like a big burden on you because they'll expect so much out of you, but like they don't really give much. And it doesn't have to be financial, right? It could also be like just emotional support. Like, have you ever wanted to talk to a family member and it's about something serious and you feel like you could trust them, and at least you want to trust them, and then you pour your heart out and it's like you feel like they're not even listening to you, like they're not even present, they get weird, then they try to hurry up and get away from you because they don't want to talk about it. Because in all honesty, if somebody cannot support you and be there for you, like emotional, that means that they lack emotional intelligence, and also they may dislike you, so they don't want to support you. They just have to play a role because they're in your family. So when it comes to getting information, they'll suck that up. They have a lot of questions. They're like more intrigued, more in tune. But if you're talking about something to uplift yourself and better yourself, they start walking away. Like, oh, so you don't want to hear that, but you want to hear the things that are affecting me and breaking me down and making me feel bad. Like, they get all hyped up when it comes to you talking about something that's really bothering you inside. But when you're talking about something that has to do with elevation and growth, oh, now you don't want to talk now. Oh, the phone is ringing. Oh, I got to call somebody. Like, you see, anytime anybody does that to you, you already know where they stand in your life. So leave them right there where they at, regardless of who they are. These are those signs that Spirit wants you to pay attention to. these types of signs, like, because they're very subtle and it's hard for you to catch them if you're not really allowing yourself to be in tune with what you truly feel. Like, being in tune with your feelings will show you people for who they are, regardless of the facade that they try to put up. Because you can easily get confused and think that because someone is giving you an attentive ear when you're talking about something that's stressing you out, like in a way where it's like, it could be considered good content for gossip, like that type of stuff, like the messy stuff that happens in life when you share that with someone, or like a bad breakup, or how somebody hurt you, how somebody cheated on you, did this and that. They want to hear that. That's like, they tuned in like this. They get as close as possible to check out each facial expression to see when you just might cry, so that they can make sure that they have that in their database so that they can use that to talk about it. Because remember, they don't have a life. They don't have anything to talk about. So they have to talk about you and a bunch of other people that have good quality information that is gossip worthy, okay? So keep that in mind. But then when you want to talk about, oh, how you want to go to, I don't know, school, you want to learn something, you want to get into this new hobby that you are interested in, then it's kind of like, oh yeah, okay. Oh, so what you gonna do tomorrow? Completely change the subject. Like, wait. Because you were so much more in tune and interactive with me when I was telling you about my troubles. But when I tell you about something good, oh, you got off the topic very fast. And I wasn't even done. So now I know I'm not going to tell you much of anything anymore. Nope. And I'm probably not going to be around you that much either. Because you outed yourself. Now I see who you are. And now I know where you stand. And I know where I stand. All right? I heard I stand on business. Okay? That's a thing. You see how there's phrases that just stick in certain timelines? Phrases that stick. You don't really know where it comes from, but everybody starts to say it. Like a wave of connection. Like if everybody can get connected like that in a positive way, do you know how we could change the world? And just like a lot of people say, facts. Facts. You see how that is catchy, and it caught on to majority of the world says this. If we could just figure out a way to make the good stuff catch like that, we're in the money. We're in the money. I just heard that song just pop in my head, but it's true. Like, that's abundant. That's, and I'm not even just talking about money, because I just feel like abundance and being spiritually wealthy and healthy, it means so much more than the cash. The cash is nice, don't get me wrong. Okay, we all like nice things and like to feel and be as luxurious. The luxurious life is this comfortable. Living luxuriously, you know, it's comfortable, very comfortable. But it's not all about that. It's really about the nourishing of your soul. When your soul feels good, you feel good. Everything connected to you feels good. Even people around you, they feel good too. You change the energetic frequency. When you can change the energetic frequency within yourself, you change it for everyone around you. It's like contagious in a good way. You have a lot of people feeling some type of way because they don't know your every move anymore, because I feel like you stopped talking so much. I feel like you stopped talking so much. You notice things within people. It could be real close people too. I'm talking like siblings, sisters, brothers, aunts and uncles, like parents, like, you know, And just put it where it fits. Don't create problems just because you hear me saying this. This is something that you already deal with. This is something that happens, and it's difficult for you to accept sometimes, because it can make you mad. It can make you angry. Like, why are these people acting like this towards me, like they're not my family? Like, that's why it's important for you to connect to your spirit family, because they're your real family. Because some of these people that end up here in this world are not our family. We were born into the family, but they're not really our family. They're like enemies in an avatar that just so happens to be related to us. Okay? But they don't act like family. That's why sometimes you can meet a person and they're your friend, and you feel more close to a friend than you do a family member, or than you do to family members, because that's just how it is sometimes in life. And it could be confusing, but I just feel like those who try to attack you in the past life follow you. Because you see how karmics, how they follow people, and like they use their all of their energy to attack people all day in different sectors of their life. I saw this. This is reminding me of a catfish video. You know catfish? When the people are like on dating sites and they're talking to people that they think are interested in them. And these people that do the catfishing make fake profiles. And they'll steal a person's pictures and make a whole profile and everything. And it look real, like legit, but it's not. It's stolen pictures. So there's a whole nother different person behind the screen. And their phone is always broken, so you never talk to them. You never hear their voice, or you might hear it once or twice, but it's like somebody pretending to be that person. It's not even them. And that's why, they can never get on the camera, because that's not who you're talking to. You're not talking to the person you think you're talking to. People use this tactic to scam people like all day, like literally. And, this karmic, right? Okay, she was mad that there was two females and they was talking to the same guy. And the reason why they found out they were talking to the same guy is because they were like acquaintances, and they shared a few friends, so they kind of knew each other in that sense, but not completely knew each other, but knew of each other to the point where they'll speak for a second, So they saw each other at the mall or something, and the karmic girl was talking to the other girl, and they was talking about who they dealing with, like in a romantic relationship type thing. They found out that they're dealing with the same person, the same dude. And then it was a little cat fight. I don't know if I don't think it was a real fight. It was just argument. But the one that was extra karmic-y, right? She went and made a whole profile, and I guess somehow she knew that the girl was on a dating site, the other girl. She made a whole profile of some handsome fella. I don't know, somebody. She made a whole profile, and this girl stopped dealing with the dude that they were sharing and didn't know they were sharing, because she wanted the girl to stay away from the dude. And the dude started living with the other girl, and the other girl stopped dealing with dude because she found this new person that she liked on a dating site and didn't know the whole time it was the karmic. Let me tell you how long she was doing this for, though. The girl was doing it for 3 years. How you go that hard? 3 years? Who is putting that kind of time into being karmic-y? Like, that is dedication at its finest. I have never heard anything like that before. I don't even know why I clicked that video. I think it's just because I just want to know what be going on in the world. And just to see that, it was like kind of sickening, because it's like, you don't have anything else to do? You really did this just to keep this man? And she was like, yeah, he got my car right now. And she was like, why would you do this to me? Like, you really did that for 3 years? 3 whole years she was pretending to be some fine ass man that the girl was attracted to, and she thought that she was gonna go see this man, and it was the whole karmic that was trying to make sure that she didn't get back with the man that they just so happened to be sharing. I found that so wild. 3 years? You pretending to be somebody you not? just to keep this man that's probably cheating on you too when he has your car to go see the next one? Like, for real? That is crazy. But that's just to say, like, I truly do, I believe that it's possible for like someone from your past life to come try to follow you. And because sometimes people just go way too hard and it doesn't make sense. But they're like so dedicated to their cause. Like, strange. It's so crazy. But yeah, a lot of these people feel left out in the cold because you don't tell them anything anymore. But they did that to themselves because you were trying to talk to them. You were trying to connect to them and like let them in. You wanted to let them in, but then you noticed that they only wanted the information that was like harmful to you. You couldn't talk about anything that was good, that would uplift you and make you feel good, because they didn't want to hear that. And they couldn't even hide that they didn't want to hear it though, because they would immediately either change the subject, look like they're uninterested because they're looking everywhere else, like trying to find a way out of the conversation. Like, pay attention to people and how they act towards you when you're talking about different things, like, you know, because you can see someone's motive if you just pay attention. You know, you don't even have to pay attention that hard. It's right there in your face if you're paying attention enough to see. But it helps you identify those who are really down for you and those who are not. Because these people, they don't have anything to do. So all they do is think about you and what you're doing. And they just want to get the juiciest topics to go talk about to someone that you know mutually, so they can like gawk at you and give little signals like they're doing something. Like, it's like, you're a weirdo. Yeah, you walked away because you recognize that it's not a good idea to stay around people like this. They try to break your foundation, try to throw you off course. You love yourself too much to be worried or be thinking about or allowing these type of people in your life. And then they get sad when they recognize that you're doing amazing without them, because for some reason these types of people think that you need them or something. They get into this weird vibe that they do so much for you and they don't do anything, which I find that's weird too. When people do that, like, it's like they lie to themselves and try to make it seem like they do so much for you, but they don't do anything. That's weird. Can I have some more messages for our honey roses, Spirit? Let's see. Repairing the body, mind, and soul, or body, mind, and spirit. Detox. Clarity and organization. The tidy house. I feel like you're cleaning up your life. You're getting your things in order. And right use of power. You're using your energy wisely. I'm picking up. And Spirit is very proud of you for that, because you're not giving your energy to, I heard, dilapidated situations. Stars in the sky. You're a star in the sky. Limitless possibilities. Look at your light body activation situation going down. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, darling. Obstacles can't hold you, because you radically accept your lessons. Because you radically accept your lessons, obstacles can't get in your way. It's just another challenge for you to face and for you to accomplish. The farther gate, bold step forward, change. It's 55 is here. You see how the light is between the rocks? It's like you're on the road to success, regardless of How many people try to say what or who or what about you, or try to do anything to you, try to steal from you, try to mock you, try to talk bad about you, try to disrespect you. You know, the best thing for you to do is stay far away from them. Don't let them in. Protect your identity, I'm hearing. Just in case somebody tries to use your social security card, your name, or your ID for something. Your birth certificate, keep it safe, I'm hearing. Lock your bank account, put a 2-step authentication on there. You know, any extra layer of security that you can put on your phone or anything, do it, because then you could protect yourself even more, so you can feel more secure to do what it is that you want to do. Okay, because that's what I'm getting here. Because there's certain people that are really close to you, and they'll try anything to destroy what you have going for yourself. So just keep them out of your life. You stay, you know, away from them. They stay away from you. It's simple, okay? It might feel bad sometimes, but hey, sometimes it has to be that way for you to continue to move towards your goals, okay? All right, my loves, I hope this message does help you in some way, shape, or form. Always remember that God is in you and the magic is too, because you're magic. Much love to you. Bye.